Hello, you. Welcome to Wireless Show. It's so nice of you to come. Oh.
Okay, guys, this is the main living space.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, I love those bay windows.
Just think of what you can do with the place.
Put in a log fire, a couple of leather sofas.
Exactly. We've had a lot of interest.
Is it leasehold or...?
Yeah, 100-year lease. Pretty standard round here, to be honest.
How old's the boiler?
5 years. Practically brand new.
Right. Okay, well, I think that's everything.
Yeah, I guess so. Can't think of Oh, just one thing. Why is it made of gingerbread?
Glad you asked, Gary. Little known fact about gingerbread. It's tougher than brick and it's as malleable as Play-Doh. Gingerbread's the new thing.
And the icing on the windows?
Better than double glazing.
Well, I'm satisfied.
Great. Well, let's get you back to the shop and I'll whip up the contracts, shall I?
What was that?
What was what? Oh, that's me. I play drums in a trad jazz band, so I like to keep my bass foot tapping away.
I think it's above us. Wait, listen. It's moving.
And who are you to enter my house? I'll crush your bones and put a spell on ye livestock.
Oh, bloody hell.
We haven't got any livestock.
Oh, well, then I'll cut off your nose and turn it into a pig and put a spell on that.
Who the hell is she?
This is, she's the cleaner.
You there, man-child. Why don't you come with me to the oven?
That's just an old custom where she comes from.
Where's that?
The region of Malta.
Why don't you get a little closer? That's it. Put your head inside. There's a treat at the back.
Oh, I like treats.
That's it. Just climb into the oven.
You know, on our first date, we ate an entire chocolate fountain, didn't we, Tom?
Yes, we did, Gary. And we've never been allowed back to a wedding show since.
Wait. Are you two lying together as the sheep and the ram lie together?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that right, Gary?
Certainly is, Tom. We're ramming all night long.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! I will not have your kind in my gingerbread house.
Get with the times, lady. It's the 21st century.
Yeah, if Bert and Ernie can share a bed, I don't see why we can't.
Be gone!
Well, bravo, Cordelia. That's another commission you've cost me. You're never going to sell this place if you don't move with the times.
Well, what can I say? I'm an old-fashioned witch. I like my children in ovens and my gays in sitcoms.
It's coming up to 10 o'clock. Here's the news with Angela Keenan.
The Prime Minister said he hasn't got an effing clue where the government is meant to find the £6.7 billion shortfall in public services. Speaking at the opening of a new clown college in Lincolnshire, he was quoted as saying, "Let the bean counters figure it out. I just came here to dance." Underpants salesmen in Yorkshire have gone on strike for the third day over pay and working conditions. Union spokesman Warren Watsit told reporters, "I'll make this brief. The deal is pants." A horse in Utah has been sentenced to 30 days community service after being revealed as the winner of this year's America's Got Talent. The horse, who beat bookies' favourite Little Lindsay Cardale with a rendition of I Am What I Am, has been stripped of his title and is being sued by Fox Network for making a mockery of the show. The horse's owner, part-time gun polisher Hank Chad Chip Barrel Rubber Dick Limp, was quoted as saying, "You try telling a 900-pound horse he can't dress up as Gloria Gaynor, and tell me how far you get, buddy." I'm Angela Keenan, and I'll be back with another update in 3 weeks on Tuesday.
Thanks, Angela. Sport now, and our resident sports correspondent Tony Begonia is down in Liverpool at the annual Fazakli 500k. Tony.
Generic white whale, conditions are perfect down here. The runners are out in force, and I have to say, in my 79 years commentating, I'd say this is shaping up to be one of the more average races I've ever seen. 1,100 racers, all ages, all shapes, all sizes, and not one of them has had the common decency to stop and rub coconut oil into my throbbing extremities. We've just seen Dr. Ron Hill pass the 11k mark. Dr. Ron is one of our most experienced runners and a jolly nice chap to boot. Fun fact about Dr. Ron, he's been running every day since January 1st, 1965. A few tweets have come in asking why he's been running every day since January 1st, 1965. and turns out Dr. Ron was married on the 31st of December 1964, spent one night with his wife, and he hasn't stopped running since. However, Dr. Ron did want me to say that if his wife, his children, or his grandchildren should be listening, then he's far too busy to return any of their calls or see them. And there goes Florence Daddy Longlegs Bishop, another of our more seasoned veterans. Florence has the distinction of being the only runner to take the race face down on a skateboard. She's being ridden this year by her 27-year-old grandson, Ollie, who's currently studying at John Moore's for a PhD in social media sciences. God knows we could do with more of those. I've just had a tweet come in from one of our followers inquiring about the finish times for the runners and wanting to know what the column listed as stoppages means. Lovely question, happy to answer it. The Fazakerley 500 draws some of the finest runners in the Northwest, but of course they're only human, so stoppages can include things such as taking a bottle of water from one of our high-vis volunteers, getting a cramp seen to, I dare say using the water closet, reading emails, sleeping, going to the pictures. I know two-time winner Wendy Giblet likes to visit her mother Evelyn in Stevenage, so she goes by Megabus to see her, and she always brings back a lovely slice of carrot cake. But of course, with these activities being absolutely essential, there's no need to add them to the runner's overall time. Hope that clears up the confusion. Back to you in the studio, generic white whale.
The next patient's here to see you, Doctor.
Very good, nurse. Show him in.
Hello, Doctor.
Please take a seat, Mr.
Mr. Average. Friends call me Joe.
Ah, yes. Joe Average. How are you?
Not very well, Doctor.
No, I can see. How long has that steering wheel been down your trousers?
It's coming up onto a fortnight now, Doctor.
Well, I think surgery might be the answer.
Doctor, we've just had another man come in off the street. He's desperate to see you.
Well, right, show him in, nurse.
Doctor, I've got to see you.
What seems to be the problem, Mr.
Mr. Joe, Everyday Joe.
Ah, Everyday Joe, this is Joe Average.
Hello. How do you do? Doctor, I had to see you. I'm on the edge. I can't take much more of this.
What's the matter?
I feel like a pair of curtains.
Well, I prescribe weekly sessions with a trained psychiatrist alongside a prescription for citalopram.
Doctor, there's another just come in. He says it's an emergency. He's broken his arm in several places.
Well, we better get him sent off for an x-ray then, hadn't we?
Are you sure, Doctor? Are you sure there isn't something else you'd like to say to him?
Nurse, I have no time for pleasantries. I have 3 patients all in need of care. Now kindly arrange for Mr. Average to be booked in for surgery, Mr. Joe to see a psychiatrist, and Mr. whatever his name is out there to be sent off for an x-ray.
How did you know his name? I hadn't even told you.
Who?
The man out there, Mr. Winston, whatever his name is.
Well, I'm a doctor. I didn't spend 7 years at medical school just taking selfies with skeletons, you know. Hello, Doctor Huw speaking. Yes, that's right. No, it's spelt H-U-W. Yes, like the Welsh. Well, no, I'm not Welsh as it happens. I'm from Worthing in Sussex. What's that? How does Bob Marley like his donuts? Sir, I'm very busy. I don't have time for trivia. Good day.
Unbelievable.
Absolute waste of time. I came all the way down here as well.
How time flies when you're having fun, by which rationale people on Prozac must live like dog years. Anyway, that's enough of the wireless show this time. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye, my sweet children.
Close it.